We all know the context we are today, in Africa and globally speaking, with the COVID-19, which has brought a lot of inequalities in our world. But also we see the change in political pattern, which means that Africa needs to have now its own way of looking into our problem, especially in the issue of housing. Today, if you talk about building back better, and to build a resilient, safe, and inclusive cities, we need to look at closely this issue of housing as a vector of economic growth, but also of reducing inequalities. And I think Maurice has talked about those people living in the slums. 65% of urban population in Africa live in slums without water, sanitation, decent housing, and exposed to all vulnerability of climate change. We all know that the continent is facing rapid urbanization and population growth. And Africa's cities are facing persistent challenges to meet the housing need of their population. We are expecting that 1.4 billion people to live in cities by 2015, which is more than 80% of this increase will happen in cities. Evidence shows that less than 15% of African urban population can afford to purchase housing available on the market. For example, in Kenya, where we are, 80% of urban households can afford the cheapest newly built house by private developers. And about 97 to 99% of people in sub-Saharan Africa do not have access to formal financing that will enable home construction or improvement. African countries suffer from growing housing deficit if not addressed, might contribute further to the increase in slums and other connected challenges, overcrowded, limited access to water, sanitation, to name that few. Preventing the growth of slums by providing adequate and affordable housing at scale is necessary for the sustainable and inclusive urban development of African cities.